What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Ligo One Half and Duo, and I'm trying to see if we get this done quick. I know sometimes that it doesn't happen, but I gotta do it this time. So let's try. Hopefully, people don't ask too much questions. That's the whole point. But anyway, this I want to give shout outs to everybody last night who was on the chat after cast, and also for those who was participating in the video from last night. Thank you. And I hope people saw how to handle certain discussions, of course, with when you're looking at people when you're doing debates or having a conversation, people trying to prove something different way. But I'll say, so now that we have basically you see on the screen, if you follow me on Google Plus, you know this is my, it's two things, like it's like a kind of like a shake on my head, or it's like, man, you try to look at the industry and that making me think, this is going to be, I'm seeing some crazy stuff out here. So I want to list out some stuff that's going to be some LBCs. Some of these, most of it going to be a certain way, but one is not. But I just want to bring it up. I'm really not a news channel, as people know that, so I don't do the news channel. But I look at certain stuff, and I look at how certain things are, and it kind of fits into my mantra of what's going on in the gaming industry, as I always brought up. Now, I know some people say, "Oh, well, negative stuff." But I say again, I don't. There's sometimes you have to live in some color reality. So let's go with that. What up, 2083? So let's go with. Let's start off with this first one. Not that bad. The producer of Senua Kagura, they were asking him that now that the game is getting a little more popular than usual, basically I'm surmising the question, but they asked him, "Can you take down? Are you gonna any of the because people say, oh, fan service. Are you going to take some of the sexuality down? Ain't no damn fan service. I hate that word. It's not fan service. Are you going to take just the we call it the bond of sexuality out of Senua Kagura? What up, Billy Bob? And he was saying he did that because he wanted to break through and show something that would catch people's eyes. And now that the game is getting popular, he's saying he's been talking to a couple of his other game designers to see if he might take it out or whatever, Now, for me, that's up to them to make the decision. And I myself going to give you two tales right here, like I'm saying it. Like, I have played Senua Kagura. I watched the anime. Anime is ecchi, but not too grotesque in that. The first season, I didn't see the second season about that. Now, the two that's on the games I played on the DS, Senua Kagura, Deep Crimson and Deep Crimson 2, really good games, and the story is great. Has the whole with the whole stuff with the TDs and everything else, but it is a really good game, a really good story, and the fighting is very well done. I like it. I love that game. That's a pretty good game, and I picked up on a whim, and I'm happy I picked it up in a whim from Japan, and I enjoyed it. So that's pretty good. Now I got the game Summer Festival. No, I didn't know they're gonna be this spin-off. So me, I'm not gonna say I'm a serious fan of Senua Kagura, and I understand there are people who buy the game just because of that. So it's not that I'm not saying that it should be taken out all the way. I don't think so. I just say it should be toned on a little bit and make the story at least more cohesive, because now I got the game on Vita, the Summer Festival, and the fighting's there, but the story is just set to me because I don't know, maybe because I'm a grown person and that doesn't pull me in. To me, the story's ass. To be just talking about like sex 24/7, and the whole gratuitous of it, it's ass to me. Do I like playing the game for the sort of fightings? Yeah, but I enjoyed Deep Crimson way more better because of the story, and way more better because of the mechanics in that game. That one was, oh man, you're really ninjas. You're really showing your test. You're really doing stuff. This one is the one on Vita is basically, hey, we are trapped on this island. Let's have some fun and just have fun and grow people and do all kind of sexual games and stuff. It might have a deeper story to end, but so far that's all it's been. and I gotten through 4 chapters. I don't know how much chapters in the game, but like I said, I turned it down a little bit and went to play 2 other games that I like playing on the spin, whatever. So that's this, as in story wise, for me, I hope I said that that's what got him there. So that's not, I don't want it out. I just said tone it down a little bit or just make the story more better. That's all. So it don't feel like you just straight up ass and titties all the time. They make it because Deep Crimson had a good story, and that's what and of course it's a great hack and slash because the combos are ridiculous in it, and that's what I like about it. So I don't want it to water it down the experience. It is a game, a good game behind all that, showing ass and titties and all that other stuff. But it is a really good game. But the story, though, I think the story though would be like, man, I don't. This story is what I think is the change of it, and your shinobis, and when your life is on the line, like how it was in Deep Crimson, that makes sense. But just messing around, having fun in Summer Festival. And I know that, like I said, the spin-off one is gonna be the one coming out with the whole swimsuits and being still. I got nothing against that. That's for people who want to buy it. That's a part of the thing. But I would like them to give a chance, like have like a fun series, like the Splash, whatever, the Summer Splash, whatever they have with Cinema Kagura, and maybe the Deep Crimson to be part of the main story that keeps it going like that. I think they could split it off. But that's just my opinion. That's looking at that story. So that one's kind of, in the middle. That's not an LBC. That was just something that came up, and I was like, oh, that's a cool thing. So I'll talk about that. Okay. So let's get into some LBCs now. I want to know, should I start for the big one or wait, or push it back? I think I should push it back. I'll push the big one back. So let's start with something that's crazy. This article out, and I'm not gonna be showing articles because like I'm trying to do this quick, but it was an article out in gaming talking about, and this guy was talking about Splatoon is making, which is funny as hell. It says, is Splatoon racist? And he goes to say, because it says, is Splatoon racist? And what he's saying is because what happened is this user was telling this tale to this game site, blah blah blah. And they were talking about how the Japanese game. Look, Splatoon is like one of those online games that took over in Japan and people loving it. So what he's saying is, every time he sees Japanese name, I hate them and I get racist. That's what his words were. I'm getting negative towards them. I'm thinking I'm racist because I hate Japanese players. I don't like fighting them. They always take over the map. Excuse me. And then he said he said that the fighting, I'm not fighting that, and they always drop out and stuff like that. And I'm like, drop out? No. I'll tell this to the guy since he's never been to Japan. 9 out of 10. Japan's internet infrastructure is 100 times better than America, dude. I'm sorry. It might be on your side or just the servers on this side just didn't connect. Japan has 2 gigabyte internet. While we're trying to get 1 gigabyte internet with Fios and on Google, they have 2 gigabyte internet. And it's mostly subsidized. So a lot of people on low income really do get this, but yeah, I don't think it's that, dude. I think you just. Don't get me wrong. I can see people don't like the Japanese player because these guys are in it, but it's a game. I'm not gonna take it that serious, and then to say that Splatoon is making me racist. Wow, that's a very powerful statement. That's crazy to say that, but that's one of the topics of course seeing that in that regard. All right. Story number 2. Now, most of you guys have seen me talked about this before, and I will give a shout out and an apology in a way. I know they're cracking jokes, and I still believe in what I said, and I was correct in what I said. We were talking after chat talking about these guys and stuff. Now, again, yeah, I understand that GameSpot is not everybody works at GameSpot. It could be a game and stuff like that. So if you're doing interviews and stuff, and you're doing interviews to find out stuff more and more of the game and whatever, yeah, I think you should I think that that's not a problem. I think that you know enough to know about what's going on in the industry. If you're interviewing game designers, you're not, like I said, it's not a general audience. But again, you know what I was talking about yesterday, and that's what those guys are bringing off their chat. Now, I will say this though: there's a trend of a lot of game reviewers. There's a trend of a lot of game reviewers that can't play games. That's becoming an issue more and more and more. Polygon has done this not just once, not twice, not three times. I've seen people do it on I saw once on GameSpot. I think is Game Informer or Game Insider. I think that they and of course, I mean, it's game ridiculous. It just really is that these guys, you're reviewing games that you can't play the games. So let's add another one to a list. Another game that added to the list is Crash Bandicoot. I think it's Game Informer that did it. Game Informer, no, sorry, my mistake. I don't get it wrong. Game Radar. That's what it was. Thank you. Who remember it? Game Radar. I don't want to get it messed up. They're doing a review for the game, and they're talking about how Crash Bandicoot, the new one that just came out, the trilogy, is as hard as Dark Souls. They're talking about how it's difficult to. Here's the thing: I could give them a break on something because of the thing, but these are people who can't. But they're not getting past certain level. They're not getting past the opening levels of these games. That's getting a little ridiculous, and that kind of proves something to me. As a sad thing, but also a real sad thing that, and I give you an example. Again, I hate plugging these guys' YouTube channel, but like I said, I don't subscribe to them, but I do like to watch their content. So, the Fine Brothers, when they got the little teens and the kids reacting stuff, and you see these guys playing the game, and like, this is one of the reasons I do not like Let's Plays. I wish everybody out there could. All those who enjoy it, that's good. But if it's a game that I could play good, and I see other people playing it bad, it frustrates me and it makes no sense to me to watch something that's frustrating me. So when I see these kids play Mega Man, Street Fighter 5, I mean Street Fighter 5, the original Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the original Mario Kart, like all this stuff, and these guys are just horrible playing it. It does frustrate me, but it kind of shows me that, using one of Grimm's words, modern gamers, the younger gamers, really don't know that. All these guys, most of those guys, and I say, oh, sorry, that's a mistake. I don't want to prejudice my words. Most of these guys are shooters. They go jump in and play a Call of Duty or play a first-person shooter and all that stuff, and maybe a little Minecraft, and not all of them are doing that. But it can't play platforming. That's why that game's gone. That's why it's so hard. I remember when Mario 3D World, people like, oh, it's the same Mario game, whatever, but they can't beat. It's like you guys can't even beat Mario. So why you guys talk about hardcore and so you ain't playing no hardcore game, dude? What the hell are you talking about? You can't even beat the first stage of Mario. That is ridiculous. And now the guy is saying he can't beat the first couple stages in Crash Bandicoot. What is going on with the industry? A lot of these new people have not played no platformers at all, to not play 3D platforms, nevertheless regular 2D platforms, and you can't beat these things, or at least get far. You're dying not once, twice, like 10 times in a stage. This is getting really, really bad. I don't get it. You don't have the incurity. These guys, it's weird. Like, it's like they're not. And again, the thing that came in, if you're going to review a game, do not, and you're going to review a game, if you can't play the game, please pass it out to somebody else. Please do not review the game if you're getting frustrated game and you can't play it. If that's not your genre, understandable. Just give it to somebody else who can understand the genre, because it's getting ridiculous seeing the bitching and moaning you guys be doing. You can't play games now. I mean, shout out to my boy Kwame and True. Like, I will gladly say, hey, if I play a game, I can't, and I got it. I say, okay, my skills are not into it. That's cool. I'm not. Like I said, my difference because I got into, like I said, I can be a first person shooter. I don't play with twin sticks. I hate twin sticks. Now, Splatoon has a little bit of motion control. That's cool, but I rather play with remote nunchuck. That's way faster, way better than me. I don't have the skill. I would take the skills, but some of these guys have the most braggadocious mouths, and then you can play games that I think are very simple to enjoy. And these are not games you got to rush on a time, like you have a timer and everything on it. You just enjoy the game and doing it, and you can't play. That's sad. Santiago 316 said, the game industry is going hell in a handbasket. I mean, you can't play that. I hope there's some people who will be playing something. I hope Mario Odyssey is in some people's good. It's gonna be people good hands to be playing that, because if you can't play a platformer, good grief, please don't review it. Please don't. Just don't. It'll just be very sad to look at that. Terrell said Prime 3 can spoil me on motion controls for shooting. Well, it was Prime 3 is one of them, but it wasn't Prime 3. It was basically basically the Wii Sports, and then it translated over to Modern Warfare, and then Metroid Prime, and then corruptions and collections, and a bunch of those games made me feel like, and then Zelda, of course, the first one was Zelda Twilight Princess. Like all that pushed me to do that kind of stuff. The motion control. And it's much accurate again. And then of course, what other games I played, that was like that Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles, Dark Side. I mean, there's a bunch of games I played. That the Nunchuck, and that's a shooter, and Red Steel, of course, too. That make it so damn good thing. So, but I would gladly tell you my deficiencies, and then if I was reviewing a game and I'm sucked at it, I would just say, hey. Sprite, you go to these games, you go in and review the game. Because I can't do that, man. I can't do that. So that's the next thing that's going on with that. Well, if that's the case, Sprite, like I said, if they well, again, remember, Corename's team got a low score from Polygon. Then they rechanged the score because somebody else review it. They give it a 3, now it changed to a 6. Remember, I did a podcast to show you all that. And then, remember, they didn't review Star Fox Zero because they couldn't beat the first stage in invincibility mode. That's how bad these reviewers are again. It's starting to suck now. And now you can't beat the first couple stages in Crash Insane Trilogy. What's going on with gaming now? Really, you guys are adults. Well, you pass 18, so you're adults. You guys can't play platforming. Is nostalgia that messed up, or is it that you never really you play shooters so much that you don't have a judgment or space relationship to know when you got to jump a platform and find a jeez. It is crazy in that regard. I don't get it. All right. Okay. All right. Last but not least, I'll say this now. This is the big one again. Not really the big one, but this is the last topic I'm talking about because, like I said, I don't want to keep it too long. And oh no! I got one more. I forgot. And it's right down underneath the daggone owl. I got one more before I do this. Last year, if anybody remember, people and for those who was asking questions, and I don't want to call out names. I don't want to even call out names on this side and the other side. What I want to do. People was asking me, and even back up in June. You can go back and look at my June last videos. I was saying, like, if it's a hybrid, if it's a hybrid, don't you think the 3DS gonna? No, it's not. It's not. Common sense, well, no, simple sense would tell you Nintendo always have a handheld. But other than that, when people say that the 3DS should die off or should get killed, I was saying that would be stupid. Simple, two facts simply make it that. The install base is insanely big, and it's easy to develop a game and make profits off of the 3DS. I've said that from 2015, and I even said it in 16 when people were thinking, oh, the Switch is going to be a hybrid. I said, if it's a hybrid, they're not going to kill off the platform. Oh, well, it made no sense, man. It made no sense because the Switch could do it. And then when October came around and people really saw that the Switch is this, then they revealed the whole thing and said, man, oh, right, yeah, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be this. And, oh, man, the Switch is this right here. So the 3DS is no longer. They need to kill that thing off. And I was like, it makes no sense to kill it off. That would be a dumb move by Nintendo to kill it off. Everybody was saying that. Now I've seen multiple, not just one, not just two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not nine. I've seen like more than 15 videos from big YouTubers to people who's in our atmosphere saying, oh, you know what? Yeah, it makes no sense to kill out the 3DS now because now they got good games coming out for the 3DS one. And again, I was saying that I told you that they have games coming out for the 3DS until 2018. But people's like, oh no, I don't know about that. I'm like, no, it's going to happen. They got, and they kept on, and of course you saw in all the directs, they kept on announcing more and more games for the 3DS. Now all these guys are like, yeah, the 3DS is important. The 3DS is, Menace to kill the 3DS off. I'm like, and some of these people I talked directly and said, what you're saying don't make logic and business sense. It makes no sense to do this. You're like, oh man, they don't because the Switch is going to take over that spot. Yeah, and why would I do it? Yeah, it's easy to make money off of this. Remember, Kirby's Epic. I said I give two quick examples. Kirby Planet Robot. All I needed was 250. Just give me a second here. Okay, I'm back. All right, Kirby Planet Robot. All I needed was 250 sales for to sell to make his budget back and start making profits. It did that in the first week of Japan. By the time it came into America, everything that in America, Europe, anything that Kirby Planet Robot sold made tons of money for Nintendo. Same thing with Dragon, Puzzles of Dragon. All they needed was 100,000 to sell. That thing has sold over 500,000 at last year. I don't know what it is now, but it took $2 million to make the game. $2 million, and it made over $10 million off of that game. And that's taken away after making the game profit. So they made $12 million. You turn a $2 million game into $10 million profit? Are you kidding me? That's why the 3DS is what it is. That's why I think people need to be quiet about this. If you don't know stuff like that, and you want to do your opinions, okay, but if it's not fact-based, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. It makes no sense to do that. So that's one of the things that was kind of annoying in regards to. So yeah, it makes no sense to even do that. But it's funny to see all these YouTubers talking about, oh, the 3DS, yeah, Nintendo need to keep the 3DS. Guys, oh man, I love Evo Races. Oh man, it's a new Samus game. I'm happy that's why we need to bring more 3DS back. Oh, the 3DS is important. I'm like, yeah, wait, I got you all, not some of y'all not a couple weeks ago and months ago saying that they should kill out the 3DS. Y'all was saying that when the Switch came out too. It's funny how this YouTube community works out. That's why I said most of these guys are sharing their opinion. Nothing against the opinion, but they're saying stuff and not based in facts. And when I try to talk to them and they were saying, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, all right. Let's simplify it down. But I'm like, I'm trying to be nice and give you some good stuff. But okay, that's what you want to do it. All right. Let me see. Before I get into my last comment, before I go and see. So how about the lawbreakers saying that the Switch would be tough due to the control not having enough. Santiago 316. I don't know if you finish your comment. If you can, maybe I can answer it. But, I mean, if it's power, I'm not into those arguments no more. developers. We have two type of developers now. We got developers who can really do the art justice and really do and come up with great ideas and do stuff. And you have developers who just need power, and they like to basically they I forgot what you call the term again. Not powerhouse. God dang it! I can't believe I'm getting a blank on it. Power. Basically, power bulldoze. Use power to bulldoze the game to work. Because most of these games are the most Oh, my mistake. Sorry, Santiago. That was my mistake. Sorry. I apologize. Nah, because I had the pop-up chat out and it was blocked off by the main screen right here. That was my mistake. And I apologize for that, Santiago. That the controller does not have enough buttons. Oh, are you kidding me? No, that's an LBC moment right there. How would you say that? That thing has the same amount of buttons as the Wii U. What? What? The 360 has the same amount of buttons as well, too. So that's stupid to say. That is idiotic. Why would a person say that? You have an L, you have two trigger buttons, you have four face buttons, even though they ain't got a D-pad, even though you don't have a D-pad, you have four buttons there. You have two thumbsticks. What the hell are they talking about? Xbox don't have nothing more than that. Neither does PlayStation. Holy crap! Do people come with some? Well, there you go. That's a good introduction into the next one, Santiago. Thank you. That if somebody holy crap! And there you go. Touchscreen. He has more buttons because you have a touchscreen input. PlayStation don't use theirs. But oh my God, people. What is going on with that's why I said you have two types of developers. Those who like to bulldoze or use power and not optimize for the system to get the games work, and those who say, okay, this might not make the game work. The system's this weak or powerful or whatever, as we saw. Hey, even a powerful system as triple Xbox coming out right now, Playman Studio can't get it to run the way they talked that they talked about, which I told you about in the other video with Capcom Slightly Man. Don't be bragging. That is there. That is a crazy thing to say. It don't have because the Switch don't have buttons. It has all the buttons plus touch input, like Terrell 83 just said. That's ridiculous to say that. Wow. There you go, Doc. That's another one to do. Let me repeat it once again, as Santiago said again. If that person said I'm looking to say I'm taking Santiago's word on that. He said how Lawbreaker developers said that bringing games to the Switch would be tough due to the controller does not have enough buttons. Hey guys, PR people. Again, it might be the developers, might be a PR person because I ain't looking at this. Until you brought this up to me. PR people, shut your mouth. Stop talking. Do not talk for the developers if that's the case. Stop talking. You guys. That's why the owl is on the screen. It makes me think of like, what the frick are you just saying? Holy smoke! You can't be that. Oh my God! I'm losing brain cells. I am losing brain cells. I think he means I think let me see, because Wednesday 20 what's up Wednesday said Goblin just shows how much people know about their business. Because basically Goblin asks, are you getting tired of all these kill 3DS articles from video game sites? I am. Well, yes, from video game sites I am too, and that's why I just said that. Like, if you listen to my channel, like I just went through there, like I've talked about this. I said these would be stupid. I just gave two examples of that. I could give multiple more because Resident Evil Chronicles was the next one. Not Chronicles. Revelations, another one. Like, I could build many games that worked on the 3DS that became popular and it was translated over the consoles because of crap. But beyond that, though, it was stupid to say. But Nintendo needs to cut it. And if the two 3DS XL, I'm saying it for maybe the multi time. If the two 3DX XL sells, it's going to go up to, like I said, it's going to go until 2019 because that will basically revamp the whole thing and people can make games. And they've been coming out some good games right now. You have Fire Emblem Warriors coming out for the 3DS. You have Hey Pikmin coming out for 3DS. Everways is coming out for the 3DS. Of course, Mitopia is coming out for the 3DS, and of course Samus coming out for the 3DS. That's is gonna be that. That's why it makes sense to not shut it down. Let me see, Dragon Sword. Oh yeah, Dragon Sword. If you're gonna do a video there, just link it on Google Plus with my name on it. I'll check it out because, like I said, right now I am busy as hell trying to do a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna catch on to that. Could you see the new 3DS somehow replacing the 3DS? But seeing a lot of people commenting that Nintendo Switch has handheld as a handheld. And the successor for the 3DS is gonna getting annoying. Share grabbing. Okay, you answering that. Okay. The 3DS has an actual D-pad, unlike the Switch. Yeah. Dragon Soul, like you asked the question. Yes, the new 3DS is taking over. They're not making the 3DXO version anymore. That's been canceled. That's been done. The new 3DS has been taken over. New 3DS, new 3DS XL, and of course the 2DS XL, which has the higher computer power as well. So those games, those consoles are basically whatever. The other one in the past, like I have, and maybe you had those are phased out. Nintendo's not making those. They're not in production no more. This is the new stuff that's happening right now. So yes, he's already doing that. They just don't want to. Disenfranchise the other people in the past because there is over 70. I think it was 71, 72 million DSs out on the market right now. And majority there, maybe 40. This is a guess. This is just a whole guess. I'll be honest with people. This is a guess. Maybe about 40 million of them is 2DS and 2DS XL. I mean, 3DS and 3XL, the original version that don't have the new power. That's that. And you get the rest is new 3DS. So you don't want to just defranchise from that big of an audience. But they stopped making those right now. And now is a 2D XL is what's selling. 2D XL and then XL, 3D XL, and of course the new 3DS. Well, like I said, if I'll check it out, like I said, if you link it to me on Google Plus, I will check it out and give my opinions about it. And Pokemon is Nintendo's only November game this year. No, I don't think so. I don't. Because I do know that Mario got kicked up the thing, but I don't think so. I think there'll be something in November for Nintendo. I'm not looking at the schedule right now, so I can't. So you might be correct, and I'm not gonna say you're wrong, Cherry Goblin. I'm not looking at the schedule right now to see, but I don't want to presume nothing wrong. I don't think it'll be the only game, but if it is, then again it could be. But I mean, if you got Mario coming out, it's gonna be Mario Odyssey. It's gonna. If there has not no date really so far, it's been Xenoblade 2. So it could be in November and it could be December. So Xenoblade 2 is the only one that don't have a title. Since they say it's going to come out 2017. That's what they said. I think mostly I think it's going to get pushed back to the next year, but that's my gut instinct and seeing this stuff. But if not, it comes out November, December. Xenoblade, because remember, Xenoblade Chronicles came out in December, so it can be pushed out in December as well. Xenoblade 2. Oh yeah, so that's what it is. But for real, Santiago, that was a good one right there. If that happens, holy crap, you can't. That's ridiculous. So anyway, as I was talking, let me finish this up. The PR people, PR guys, shut up, please. If you don't know stuff, shut up, okay? Because y'all are just messing things up. Capcom, please keep a lid on you guys' muzzles. Don't shut them up. These PR guys are messing up what you're messing up. And again, y'all are really not in a good set in the first place, because in 2015, when everybody was reconsidering their debts and everything else, you guys did a big debt transfer so you guys could stay above water, and barely staying above water, millions of dollars. So trust me, I wouldn't be talking as much as what you guys are doing. But basically, Capcom was talking to the fighting community or whatever, and they were asking questions, and it's a legitimate question, But it's like, it's the way they phrase it that have me laughing. Is the negativity coming from? Is the negativity coming from Marvel vs. Infinity coming from Street Fighter V, or from what? That gamers have lost interest in gaming? No, Capcom. No, it's not they don't lose interest in gaming. It's because you can't keep your developers and your PR people mouth shut. Street Fighter V did add to it. Don't get me wrong. But let's go back to, let me see, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. When you jip people in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with Marvel Capcom Ultimate 3. And all the PR with Don't Know X-Men and all the stuff which I explained yesterday and all that stuff. Like, it's like you guys are going out of your way to insult people's intelligence. Why would you ask a question in that format like that? And why? Just why? Stop. The game comes out, talk about a game. Hey, we got this game, blah, blah, blah. Stick to that. Don't answer no more questions. Don't ask no more questions. If anybody says, hey, is this the full roster? Say, hey, for now, this is the full roster. We're going to do a DLC. Keep it short, keep it precise, keep it simple. Because when you guys open up your mouth, garbage is coming out of it. Literally is coming out of it. You must be think people forget what they did. You must be. I know gamers and people in all have a short attention span, as I said before. But come on, really? All right, I'll check it out, Dragon Sword. Come on, really? You think the negativity? You don't think the negativity to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is justified because of what now? Stop. Just stop doing interviews. Stop doing all this crap. Just stop, because you're insulting people's intelligence more and more and more. Okay. People might be stupid to buy your game, and if they want to do that, it's their money. You know what? Those who want to buy the game, enjoy it. That's you, not me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you stupid for that. That's my apologize for that, because it doesn't make no sense to do that. You want to spend your money on what you want and what you like. That's always been my thing. I think it's crazy that I'll say this though. I think it's crazy you will buy broken games and games that have on this DLC from the get-go. But again, that's just me. All right. But you need to stop saying the stupid stuff you guys are saying. The reason why you're getting backlash from Marvel vs. Infinite because every time you open your mouth, garbage comes out and make people slap their face. Oh my goodness, you did not just say that. I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you just do that. I can't. And again, it's a combined thing. You have the bad animations. You say you're gonna fix them. Do that. Then you have the DLC talk that you guys did, talking about, oh, we're gonna do about 2 years of DLC characters. Oh boy, I know how we see how y'all did DLC in the past couple of games. If you want to do that crap, go ahead and spend money after money after money after money after that. Go right ahead. But also, you already on this deal, you already don't have on character you can't play, even though it's locked, and you got to pay money for it in the pre-order. That's already done a problem. And then you insult people saying that, oh well, X-Men, which you could have just said no comment, like I said before, or whatever. But no, you open your mouth saying about gamers. Basically, I'm summarizing different. If you want to know the true answer to that, go to the last video I just put up with when I say Ogrim. But then you summarize it saying, oh, gamers don't know about gamers, basically modern Marvel fans don't know about X-Men characters, which is a dumb thing to say. That's a dumb thing to say. And now you keep on digging and digging and digging, and you want to know all that I just stated right there is, and of course your last game being a pain in the ass, Street Fighter V, and then all the dumb stuff you did with Mega Man and the other stuff, mostly on the Nintendo side that we could remember easier. But all of that is combined to make you think, what the hell, Capcom? Stop. Just stop. Make the game, shut your mouth, put it out, and then after that, maybe answer some questions if there are problems you got to do. Right now, your PR team is total garbage right now. Your devs are opening up their mouth to say stuff that they should never be saying. Stop it. I'm coming from a business standpoint of a business guy. Just stop it. You're not helping your case. I don't want you guys to fall. I want you guys to make the games. Again, I see. Get example. You see how you guys have not talked that much, but just showed video and maybe a little bit of talking. You talk that much. Like I said, you didn't talk that much, but a little talking about Monster Hero stories. And you see that? Do that. Do that right there. Show a video, have a little bit of talking, tell people about stuff, and keep it. Right now, that's on my radar to pick up. That looks interesting to me. I'm not really a Monster Hunter fan, but that right there is interesting. It has a story, and I want to pick it up and play. Do what you do for that. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Not all the other bull crap stories you've been putting out from since 2017. It's like 2016. You're like, oh well, you know what? 2017 is a new year, guys. We're gonna come together. We're gonna do greatness. Open up the door. Well, we're back in 2017. We're gonna do 2000. Okay, what's your idea? Well, how about we take Nintendo games and put everyone on a console on Nintendo? Great, Johnson. Great. What about you, Johnny? Well, how about we take a Mega Man collection game and put it on every console except for Nintendo console, even though the last game sold better on a 3DS than any other console. Great idea, Johnny. Great idea. Hey, Jackson, I got one for you. You got something for me, Jackson? Yeah. Street Fighter, we're going to announce Street Fighter Marvel. We're going to do Street Fighter Marvel vs. Infinite, and it's going to come out September. Oh, that would be great for the shareholders. What about you, Clara? Well, I said I can't do a female voice. I got to put women in. If you want to be equal, if you're going to be, because I'm a feminist now, I want to give equal crap to everybody. Well, John, how about we tell people that even though we don't have X-Men characters, how about we tell them that X-Men people forgot about X-Men? Great, Carissa, you're the top woman at Capcom. Like, you didn't learn your lesson. And the thing that kills me is the gamers who keep on buying the bull crap. It is ridiculous. It is sad, but ridiculous. Capcom, please keep your mouth shut. Let the game come out and then you talk after it. You're buzz killing a lot of the game hype right now. Right? That game was announced and I was because I remember Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Capcom 3, and I still don't forget it. And then you've been running out of your mouth's been running like diarrhea, and it's been bad. Okay? Stop. Just stop. Okay? Please. I'm asking you, please. Now, all these stories came out this week. I wish people again. I can name all 15 videos to talk about the 3DS, and some of them are gonna say, hey, I could show the camera. I told them that and told them what you should dumb idea, and they knocked me down and said I don't know what I'm talking about, and you were like, yeah, okay. Just because you have a bigger channel than me doesn't mean that you're right, dude. Subscribers does not mean that your knowledge is vast more than most people, and that's the part that kills me. Some people believe in that bull crap, but okay. And now you turn your tail and saying, yeah, the 3DS is a great thing. It's very important. We should not get rid of it. I can see the 3DS going to 2020. I'm like, now you're just throwing shit out your ass. Really. Oh, and also to one fat bastard, and I'm talking, and we know who he is because Skibidi Bop Blue Blop talk about Miyamoto and his reason for it. Dude, I don't know what I really don't know what I got. I know for sure he just put videos because he needs to make money. He makes money. That's all he does. He don't put no research into it. The Richard Review Tech is just a dude who just put videos up there forever. Miyamoto, and again, I like how you did a clickbait video. Miyamoto don't know why the Switch is selling. He explained exactly why the Switch is selling, you jackass. The only difference is a lot of bad media, including your little fat fuck, playing what it is. But what the Wii U was, people didn't want to get. People wanted all this power and all this other dumb stuff, and saying, "Oh wow, maybe the other two consoles was not ready yet." And again, I'm not saying they weren't bad consoles. I'm just saying not ready yet. I will say, Xbox, the triple Xbox is looking to be just like the PlayStation 4 Pro. Same move by same companies. Switch came out, people they talked about what the Switch features is and the games. PlayStation Pro, Xbox One came out talking about you call it talking about specs, power. Yes, and to another YouTuber, all of you asked question: should Xbox and PlayStation stop talking about power? Yes, make games. I don't give a damn about the power. Make games. That's all it needs to be done. Again, the most powerful game has never been the most accredited or best-selling game of that time of when the game. I said it a million times before. The most powerful game has never done that. So stop that. Yes, the answer is yes to your question, Rob. The rule of review. That's what it is. And last but not least, this is the part I gotta say because I as usual I went longer because you guys in the chat just keep on got me going, which is good. Thank you all once again for joining in. I'll shout you out in a little second. But one more thing I do got to talk about. There was one of the guys, Sony, and this is why I feel bad for Sony. But not only Sony, for Platinum, for the guy for No Man's Sky, for all the people who do this stuff. And you know what? People want to know the reason now. You want to know the reason why I ain't gonna put myself out there, even with the trolls and stuff when they come. I don't care about y'all. You don't believe me? Just leave my channel because I don't got to worry about you. You're not going to affect me and affect my money. I'm not affecting you in anything you say. But PlayStation Vita, the PSVR is not selling well. I wonder who called that. I saw it coming away because the practicality is not there. But whatever. VR ain't selling well. Okay. Is it what it is? And now that you got gamers who are pissed out that the PlayStation VR don't have games to play, which is, I thought you were gamers. You should basically do your own research. But you are on a hype train. That's where I say you guys showed exactly what I'm saying. You're the same people who buy games that you don't like just because you want YouTube clicks and views and all that dumb stuff. So now they found out one of the developers for the PlayStation VR and making games, whatever. Name or whatever, and then now you're threatening the man's life, and it's better you call the man's house. What is wrong with you? That's why I said the internet is sick. It's sad that I wish people could we could come and have a conversation, and you could say your real name and just chill. But you gotta stay. And again, there's a lot of people who do the whole anonymity thing. You don't want to. Sometimes it's good and sometimes bad. For me, I'm gonna stay a normal amoeba. I'm just gonna stay that because I don't want a headache. Two, I don't want to get in trouble with nobody. And if I could, I have the funds to find out if somebody do something really stupid that I could go sue them, find them in jail or whatever. I'm trying to save some people their headaches. But to go and threaten people for the PlayStation VR, for the go to threaten the people from Platinum Games, and the guy, of course, the guy from No Man's Sky, like threatening their lives and stuff like that. That is ridiculous. Your assholes are gonna get yourself in trouble. And a couple of people have been caught and it's gone to jail. Some got 15, 20 years for that shit. Don't do that stuff, man. You did a dumb mistake of buying a platform without taking it the game. You thought it was the future. You have the opportunity to do what? Wait for the game to come out, or you freaking most of y'all basically sell your games back in anyway, and your consoles sell it. Don't go be threatening people's lives, man, and calling the guy's home and talking and threatening his family. That's why he said he's out. You turn a man from being a developer to not being a developer no more. That's what you guys want to do. That's how sick y'all want to. That's the sickle cell of gaming right now. It's bad that the publishers are killing gaming. It's bad that some developers are doing some dumbness for the gaming. It's bad that the two companies other than you want to say the companies out there are going with this way of they chipping away at stuff going on bad. But then you got the gamers who inside and do stupid stuff, and you just took a developer from not making games no more. That's what you want. That's how stupid you guys want to get. You want to stop people from making games because they didn't make a game that you like, or the game is not coming to your console of choice, or because you bought something and they didn't. Hey, the PlayStation Vita did not get didn't get supported by Sony. But why would you go and threaten people? Because it's up to you. Like I said, if you bought the Wii U and the Wii U wasn't doing it for you, you could sell it back in. I wouldn't threaten Nintendo. I wouldn't threaten nobody because the fault will be on me. I've said that multiple times. It's me. It's up to me to do the research. And if I find something that's stupid, I'm like, oh man, I should have never bought that. That's on me. That is on me, not on the person, not on the product. Because I should have done my research on that. So if that's what you guys want to do, go right ahead. Y'all want to shut down the industry? Again, y'all are like a sickle cell amoeba out the industry. Go ahead. The industry already got cancer already. But then y'all is another disease just happening because y'all just want to destroy this industry. Go right ahead. I'm gonna enjoy my PC. I'm gonna enjoy my Nintendo consoles. I have I showed Double A's in the chat right now and Dragon Ghost. I'm showing them how big my gaming library is. I got over 500 games. I got plenty of ways to play games. Okay. And shout outs to DR Gaming. If you want to play old nostalgia games, you want to buy old consoles to play your games, and also they sell video games too and restore them. drgaming.com. Go there, check it out. They got PlayStation, Xbox, 64, Super Nintendo games and stuff. They don't got all the games, but they got a couple good ones in there and stuff, and you could buy it from those guys. That's something if you want to do retro gaming, like if you want to do that. But if y'all want an industry to destroy, good. I'll get out. I got an industry, but you know what? I got enough games to good, and all of the contracts I've done has made me money, so I'm good. But that's the part of the gaming industry is getting ridiculous with this. To do that to a guy is ridiculous. Trying to end a career for the slightest things is norm now. Well, yes, that's a political thing and all kind of stuff. That is true on Double A, but it's just ridiculous, though. That's taking your baby crying to another level to force somebody to not work in the industry no more. Because it's not like his political views. It's not that he did a bad game, a good game. It's because they didn't put out enough games that justify your purchase of buying PlayStation VR. Again, that's their single problem, but all you gotta do is wait. Or if you think it's bad, sell back the PlayStation VR to GameStop. That's all you gotta do. I hope that. I mean, if things get worse, our developer's going to get physically assaulted. I hope not, Anderson. I hope not. If that ever happens, that for sure will be like kind of like close to the nail pin, like a couple of the nails inside the coffin of the gaming industry. Please, you crazy Fruit Loops out there, don't do that. Please don't threaten people. One and two, don't. I hope you don't come to go find, because again, it's bad if y'all swap people's houses. But to do that, and the developer's a guy. Hey, Anita, there you go. Somebody get threatened and bullied is a guy. Dumb cunt. I'm sorry, I'm going to say that in this one because it's just ridiculous. But that right there doesn't need to be happening, okay? Don't be threatening people's lives. Don't go be doing all that stuff like that, please, okay? LBC News, I did this. That's what it is. In closing, I want to thank everybody who joined in. I might do a chat for anybody listening, like Triple M or think Anderson. I don't know if you can or not, because I know lately you've been whatever. But I'll be chill chat on Wednesdays. But I'll open up the chat. I'll open up a chat at 11 o'clock tonight, since this will be my last night for about 2 weeks. For anybody out there who's joining in, like I said, in basically starting tomorrow, I am going to be taking a flight over to France, going over there, enjoying myself. I'm starting doing my European tour that I have. I already finished the Caribbean tour. Now I'm under the European part of the tour. So I'm going over there in France. Then they're going to be up in Edinburgh, in London, England, and then over to Germany/Belgium, mostly Belgium, for Tomorrow World. So you might, like I said, if you see videos, it's going to be popping. It's videos that I had on the channel, like I said, that's unlocking to keep something interesting. It might not be gaming related anyway, but it's just be something interesting. But other than that, you might not see fresh videos from me for 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. Just giving you guys a heads up on that, about that. So in that regard, just let you guys know that. But I want, again, thanks everybody for listening to the chat. Again, it turned out it's going to be long again, so I thought it would be short, but no, it turned out long. So I got to give a shout out to Turn 83, Bill Bob, Sprite Remix, Dragon Sword 15, Cherry Galvin, Santiago 316, Winston 20, Triple M, Double A. Thank y'all for joining me live on the chat. Again, Capcom, be quiet. Don't say nothing else. Gamers, please keep your anger. Find other ways to release your anger. Play some games. Don't be threatening people's lives. Just play some games, okay? That's all you got to do. PR people, stop opening up your mouths because you're making things worse. I can't make a game for Switch. Again, Santiago is the one who brought it up, but if it is a true story, and I'll take a Lawbreaker developer said that you can't make a game for Switch because it doesn't have enough buttons on the console, which is the stupidest thing I ever heard. One of the stupidest things I ever heard. I ain't gonna say it because I heard dumber things, but one of the stupidest things I've heard. Holy crap! Well, other than that, people, you know what I'm saying. There's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on any console you have, even PC. Y'all have a good night. Peace out, and I'll catch y'all later.